What's up, everyone? Kevin Naki for Esports Weekly with Coca-Cola here at BlizzCon once again. We're joined by Amaz from Team Archon, and this is a pretty cool event. We just saw Osaka take out Hot Form to win the entire Hearthstone World Championship. What I'd really like to know is your reactions to the match between Osaka and Tice. That was a crazy semifinal. What'd you think about it?
Oh man, I actually casted that series, and it was the best series of 2015. That's just hands down, right? Usually the grand finals is a very one-sided thing. It's a 3-0. That's where you know Hearthstone is really in esports, right? Grand final is just like a takeaway. Exactly. So, but yeah, you can see that Osaka was really, really good at the game. He has like deep knowledge. His mechanics was perfect. And I'm really glad he won.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously there was a brand new expansion, a new adventure that was just announced by Blizzard this weekend, some new mechanics and discovery and things like that. What do you think about the cards you've seen so far? How do you think they're going to play out?
Well, we know it's going to be an adventure, so a little bit smaller than the main set, for example. But all these cards seems like they have a very interesting mechanic. They give the player more choices, and depending on the situation, they need to choose the best one for every game. And every game is different, and every opponent is different, so I think this is going to add a lot of depth. Even though it's kind of like an RNG element to it, yeah, it's controlled RNG, and the best players need to figure out what the best moves in every situation is.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I was actually going to ask you about that specifically. So obviously Blizzard has kind of made a statement this weekend saying that we're still going to incorporate RNG. It's not like we're going to go to a strict competitive kind of vanilla boring format, but they've changed it so it's a more strategic RNG. Do you think that that direction is just positive in general for Blizzard? They should do more things along that line?
Yeah, that is a very good direction. I think in TET there might be little bit too many cards that were just not used because they were, some are too random. Flame Juggler or something like that. You don't ever want to hit it in the face. And then, for Blackrock Mountain, there were only a few playable cards as well. So hopefully this set, I'm looking at a preview of it. It looks pretty promising. And yeah, the difference between luck and like pure skill is like pretty different, right? It's just a pure skill game. It's kind of like chess, where the best player kind of always wins all the time. And the major grab for like new players or like an audience or whatnot is that sometimes the best player doesn't win. Sometimes things happen under their control, but the best does try and maximize their percentage of winning, and that's what makes Hearthstone fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it is a game with variance, right? I think it's been discussed at length a few times. So, okay, now bold predictions going forward for 2016 here. What do you think is going to shake up the world of Hearthstone esports next year? If you had to make one bold prediction.
Well, maybe I'll be hosting the Archon Team League 2 next year, and yeah, I guess that's the one thing I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Awesome, very cool. So, all right, I think that's going to wrap things up for us here with Esports Weekly, but keep it tuned here to IGN all weekend long for more BlizzCon content.